Hello everyone and welcome back to more of Minecraft Polyworld. Today is finally the day, at long last, that we finish the mob museum. Jeez, this build has taken... This is probably the build that has taken the longest time to finish, I feel like. It's crazy. I might as well actually start killing some of these slimes, since I don't expect I'll need to... Hopefully I didn't just jinx myself, but I don't expect I'll need to go back in the nether to gather up experience from quartz, so might as well get rid of these guys. Get some XP in the process. And slime bows, not like I need the slime bows. I already have so many that I can craft all the leads I want. Looks like our buddy friend guy there is stuck on the ice. How did he even get on the ice actually? Like none of the ice here is connect. Oh, I see. Right here it is. Because I'm pretty sure these guys can't swim. Hello Vida, welcome back. Yes, thank you, thank you. It was admittedly a little bit rushed. I recorded the footage for it yesterday and I did the editing yesterday. And today I added the music and did some minor tweaks. So it was basically made in technically a day. But I wanted to get it out, get it done as quickly as possible so I can move on to not only work on my assignment for uni, but also to be able to work on the next version. Alright. I was only a little over 2 weeks late with the trailer, because 1.0 released on January 30th. Wow, it's already been like 2 weeks since 1.0 dropped. Right, you know, let's take these. Let's melt them. That's what I'm gonna do. I might need more coal. Let me grab that as well. I'm also gonna need more sand, because I'm gonna need quite a bit of glass for this. Yeah, this build is taking so long. Jeez. Alright, let us begin with the smelting procedure. I don't know why, but I keep thinking that today is a Saturday. Like, the thought just crossed my mind again. I was like, where is everyone? Maybe because it's a Saturday. Then I remembered it is actually a Friday. Right, replace that and dump that in there. Sure, there we go. And sure, there we go. Replenish the fuel in these furnaces. I think next update, is it next update? I think next update I can actually start using coal blocks, which is great. Coal blocks is fuel. Alright, I'm gonna need to catch some Z's. Let's do some outdoor snoozing. Because I'm gonna need some sand. A lot of it. Alright, slime balls that I don't need. Minecarts get their own texture? Probably not. Unless one of my artists makes one, but I feel like they should just use the vanilla one. XP is way more important than these slime balls. Alright, I probably should have emptied out my inventory now that I think about it. Oh well, whatever. Let's leave the sand gathering for later, because that's the boring part. I'm gonna continue working on the roof for now. I heard MDev Plus will be even bigger than C Plus and InDev Plus combined. Yes, very, very, very likely. As long as I have a stable team of at least 2 other programmers, then definitely we can pull it off. Alright. On our way. Hello Jonas, welcome back. Yeah, InfDev Plus is going to have world types, kind of like in NSSS. You know how NSSS has the 3D Perlin and 2D Perlin world types? InfDev Plus is gonna have the same thing. I've made my decision. Originally I wanted to mix them both into one world type, but that would be suicide. So instead I'm just gonna go with that route. And it's also gonna have biomes, but they're gonna be handled differently, unlike in beta and even like late alpha. The biomes are gonna be like completely unique. With their own like unique blocks. So for example, a snowy biome is going to have like hardened dirt and a different type of grass, for example, instead of just tinting the grass and so forth. And we're also gonna have 3 dimensions. 2 of them you probably already know, and the third one is going to be special. I won't really spoil anything. Ice dirt, yeah. Yeah, we are gonna have biomes, but they're gonna be handled differently. That's all I can say. Couple dimension. Alright. So that thing... Let me see if I'm gonna have enough stairs for this. I don't think I will, but let's try anyway. I'm gonna use these blocks and these blocks only. I wanna have like a spare stack. Boom and boom. Okay, this might not be enough, but we'll see. I might actually add the cobble statues. They won't be like just cobble statues. They're probably gonna have moss and vines on them as well. But I think it would fit with the style of InfDev, InfDev Plus, with the mod style that I'm going for, because it's gonna have a lot of you know, dungeons and other structures that generate naturally in the world. So, well, sneaking is busted for some reason. That's but yeah, anyway, as I was saying, I am going to have generated structures, so I don't see why I shouldn't add cobble statues. They might be smaller though, just so you know. I don't think I want them to be that massive, but we'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna add pigmen yet. That is something that I haven't decided. I've already explained it to someone else recently. I think it was Idiac maybe, but I stated that it's not conclusive whether or not I will be adding pigmen in InfDev Plus or not. I'm considering it, but I feel like it's gonna go against the whole old Minecraft vibe, you know, because the whole thing with old Minecraft is that you feel so lonely, and pigmen are going to detract from that, I feel like. So that is the main thing stopping me. Bigger structures the further you go out. It's interesting, that's an interesting proposition, but it has the potential to break. That's all I can say. But I'm gonna keep expanding this until I run out of stairs, to be honest. So let's go until here for now and see how far these stairs take us. I have another stack after this one. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have more spooner trees. I just need someone experienced with Python to actually port them over to Java. That's pretty much the only thing stopping me. Otherwise, I definitely want to have spooner trees. Like you know, the ones from his in-dev generators, the really massive ones. So some of them are even gonna be like dungeons. I plan to have a massive tree that you can actually go inside of, and it's gonna be a dungeon with like trians and you know tree-based mobs. It's gonna be pretty cool. There's a lot of plans I have for InfDev Plus, but I still need to finish InDev Plus first. You can download them actually. They're still up on his original website, so yeah, thankfully they're not lost to time. You can even try them out for yourself. You can run a few of them. I don't think all of them are available, but some of them definitely are. So basically the way they work is that they're like external programs written in Python, which you run, and they basically make a level for you, like an in-dev level, and then you simply just load that level up in the game, and you're good to go. It's pretty cool actually. So I just need someone to convert them into Java, so that we can implement it as a proper terrain generation feature, you know. How does it work with InfDev? I don't know. I think it was only for InDev, Vita. I think for InfDev, your best bet is to make a level for InDev and then convert it using MC Edit or whatever. I already forgot how you convert stuff like InDev worlds to InfDev. Okay, you know what? I think this is good enough. Hello, Cockitch. You're a little bit late. I'm in a mall now, so I won't be on stream today. Okay. Enjoy your time at the mall, and see ya. Alright. Okay, now I can just get rid of these. And these down here. Next up, I'm gonna need a whole bunch of glass. Alright, don't forget to go inside and pick those back up, because those are precious. I'm almost out of quartz again. And I would hate to have to go and get some more. Had enough of nether mining for a lifetime, pretty much. Alright, the question is what do I make the roof out of over here? I'm thinking quartz slabs, to be honest. Quartz slabs and glass, maybe. Yes, 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 I'm liking that idea. First, let's catch some Z's. Can only sleep at night. Oh yeah, I have to... Oh, the sun is still fairly high up. These shaders are a little bit misleading, because... like, I thought that it was sunset, but it's actually not sunset yet. I guess I have to look out for the purple. The purple means it's sunset. Yeah, there we go. There's the sun over there. It's almost purple. No worries, Power Rangers fan. Welcome back. Today we're finishing this build, the Mob Museum. I really hope that I can finish it at least. My goal is to finish it today. But I might not be able to, because now I realize I'm gonna need like a whole bunch of glass, and I barely have any sand or glass. So yeah. Faithful in shaders looks weird. I'm used to vanilla size textures. I think it looks okay. I think Faithful actually fits shaders quite well. Because shaders are obviously very detailed. And then you have Faithful, which is also very detailed, and obviously, as the name implies, faithful to the original textures. So I think it works out fairly well. Personally, I am a fan. Otherwise, I wouldn't be using it. Alright, I'm gonna make the roof like so. I have glass here in the middle. Hmm. The only thing is I need to really like shape up the back here first before I continue on with this. So I'm gonna stop right here and then I'll decide what I want to do. For now, let's just fill it up with glass. So just notice that my held glass actually looks kind of weird, probably because of the connected textures. Boom. Okay, now let's do the other side. Is this important? Why does Strauss always wake up just when I start streaming? Bruh. Bruh moment. Alright. Back to this. Okay, so go in one. Oh, crap. Yeesh, I might actually need more quartz. This is really, really unfortunate. That one is excess. I only have 7 slabs left. And only 55 quartz. Oh, jeez. I think I will actually need to get more quartz. Oh, no. Why am I doing this to myself? Why am I making this build so big? I don't think I even need it to be this big for all of the mobs that exist all the way up to the modern game, but I've already started. Might as well finish it. There's no holding back. There hasn't been rain in a while, actually, I just realized. Alright. Actually. Oh crap, stop doing that. This is gonna be even better. But as a result, I wasted some glass here, okay. Even bigger bruh moment right here. Stop doing that, that is so annoying. The upside down stairs. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah, this is way better. Gas museum. Actually, I wonder how I should handle the gas. That is a good question. Warden museum. I wish red dragons were real. That is something that I have planned for InfoDev Plus. I plan to have surface dragons. They're gonna be very rare, of course, because they're gonna be quite powerful, but I plan to have like dragon nests scattered about in certain biomes. And you can kill them for dragon scales and can use the scales to craft some powerful items. Pretty cool stuff. Again, very big plans, very big plans. Might have to scrap like half of them. Alright, I think 5 should do. Crap. Yeah, that's one of the things. Dragon scale armor. Might be ruined towers as well. I don't know yet. I was thinking like nests. I wanted to have the dragons be like sort of like wild animals, to have like their own ecosystem and everything, or like be a part of the ecosystem rather. Okay, I think that would be pretty cool. I might even add like dragon taming as well, so I can actually tame and ride it. I think I'm gonna need more stairs in this. I'm actually gonna need to go and get some more quartz. I don't think we can finish this today. That is really unfortunate. That makes me very sad. Yeah, we definitely won't be able to finish this today. Oh boy. Or at least I'm getting some of my slabs back. Oh wait, what am I doing? Oh jeez. I'm supposed to be breaking the glass, not the slab. Oh, great. Come on. Okay, there we go. Stairs. I'm definitely gonna need more. Alright, right over here I break the slabs. Place down the stairs. Corner stair. There we go. Alright, this is certainly looking kind of modern here with the stairs and the quartz, but oh well, and especially the glass. Guys, this is just my style. I mix styles. I should probably take a crafting bench with me next time so I don't have to come down here every time. Let's just craft all of this into stairs by this point. No more quartz. At least have like some extra slabs left in case I need like full blocks. Oh, we have some quartz over here actually. These blocks might just do the trick. Only 16. Jeez. Quartz inflation is real right now. Alright, let's head back, see how our stone is doing. I think I have some sand, but it's not a lot. I think it's like 3 stacks. So I'm just gonna smelt all of it into glass. I have plenty of sandstone from what I recall, so I don't really need the sand for anything else. I should also take some glowstone. I want to put some glowstone there in the middle. I think that would look pretty cool. Alright, let's catch up with this. What is this? Oh wait, that's nothing. Hello Link, welcome back. Is it me or does it feel like I'm like straight up standing in the minecart? I'm not, but I am a little bit higher than usual, feels like. Might just be server lag. Screw you, villager. Oh my god, get back here, my god. No! Stop. Hello, one. Welcome back. This world is insane that you have chunks literally from the first version of the game. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm not really the first to do this, though. The first was Zelanator. I was inspired by him. So, you can also check out his channel. He's currently not doing the Polyworld. He's taking a break from it. But you can check out some of his older streams, like just briefly go through them, because it's a lot of content. Obviously, I'm not telling you to watch all of it, because it's a lot, but you can check out his world. I think he also has a world download as well, because he also started with like pre-classic, and he also built a lot of things. Yeah, so some of the builds that I have in here are actually inspired by craftology, including the pre-classic house. Okay, what did I come in here for? Oh yes, need glass, and I need stone. Well, we're about to find out. I got spooked by the freaking particles. Okay. Yes, exactly. I knew I had like 2 or 3 stacks of sand. I'm gonna have to get more. I'm gonna have to desecrate the holy ground, desecrate the flatlands there, the in-depth flatlands even more. I haven't even like filled up all of the areas that I've already desecrated, and I already have to desecrate more of it. Because we don't do duping in this series, one. Unless it's like... only 38. Unless it's like... unobtainable stuff, like bedrock, for example, I don't do dupes. Try to avoid it, because it feels like cheating. Alright, this should definitely be enough stone. Let's go catch some Z's, then I'll head back and... no, I'm gonna wait for the glass first. Ocean of lava next to my house, that's the in-depth chunks, Link. Those are hell mode... I keep gonna have invisible those there. Those are hell mode in-depth worlds. They were generated in hell mode and then imported in in-depth. So right there you can see that that's like floating islands generated in in-depth and using the hell world theme. That's why there's lava in the bottom. That's the story behind that. Yes, Potato, today's the last day on 1.5.2. I don't know why I had to go to my basement this way, but oh well. You indeed have not. Presume you've been busy with college and stuff. I can relate to that. Alright, let's split this into more stacks. Now we can just wait. This one and this one. There we go. And now we wait. Yeah, 1.6 is on Monday. I looked through the snapshots. 1.6, we're gonna be on that version for 2 weeks, and 1.7 maybe 3 weeks. Maybe, but 1.6 is definitely 2 weeks. When did you begin playing Minecraft? It depends. I tried the game back in 2010 in alpha. I briefly played it. I got scared because I was a kid. I got scared by some cave noises, so I ended up just watching videos of the game instead until beta. So I started playing like seriously with like an actual world that I kept updating. I started playing in beta 1.5. So that was the summer of 2011 I started playing, but I tried the game for the first time in the summer of 2010, August. I remember that quite clearly. Got sick this week, so now my weekend's going to be miserable. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's awful to be sick, especially during the weekend, because it's, you know, your time off. You can't even enjoy it. Underrated version? I wouldn't say it's underrated. Like, I looked through the snapshots and like, like, all it added was freaking horses. Horses, leads, name tags, and hay blocks and coal blocks. So nothing really that exciting, really. The most exciting thing are the horses, even those aren't all that interesting to me, at least. How did the community felt about beta 1.8 at the time of release? Pretty much the same way, or not the same way. It was a major split. One half hated it, the other half loved it. I was the part that hated it, because back then, especially hunger was an entirely new concept, which it wasn't even like announced, like it just came out of nowhere. Of course, it was showcased before the release of beta 1.8, but like near the end. So it almost came out of nowhere, and a lot of people were not on board with it. The terrain was also kind of disappointing, but other people liked it. Other people said that the hunger added more depth to the game, and that the terrain was more polished, quote unquote. I guess I see what they meant, because, you know, it's the biomes actually look like proper biomes, but at the same time it had an effect where the terrain itself wasn't that interesting to explore. But yeah, it was pretty divisive back then. Hope that answers your question. 1.6 is perfect middle Minecraft, the perfect mix of old and new. That's fair enough. I'm looking forward to 1.7 though, because 1.7 is going to improve the terrain from what I've heard. At the very least, it's going to make oceans bearable, because currently oceans are like near infinite. But in 1.7 I won't be scared of exploring anymore, because I know that oceans won't just go on for ages. So there's a lot of earlier Minecraft simplicity with later Minecraft's complexity and features. Frick you, villager. I thought these guys are supposed to like... Oh, great. I thought these guys are supposed to avoid minecart tracks now, but that is apparently not true. The wiki is wrong. Found a really cool seed for beta 1.8. It has really weird mountains near spawn. So that was about Farlands, interesting. Yeah, like the only terrain that's interesting, even remotely interesting in beta 1.8 are the extreme hills biomes. And even those are kind of lame because it's just hills. It doesn't even have trees in it. Like, it's actually amazing how much a simple tree can add to the terrain generation. I'm gonna add depth to the game. Next update. Thirst and tiredness. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I was not on board with the hunger at all. Maybe I would have been more tolerant of it if it was actually the 1.11 hunger and not the hunger that we ended up getting back then. Because the 1.11 hunger is at least bearable. The hunger that we got was just straight up awful. That's cool. You can like, again, beta 1.8 still has its moments like that. The only thing is that moments like that are rare, whereas in beta 1.7 moments are that like that are very common. You would often see very interesting terrain shapes and other generations in beta 1.7 and earlier. But in beta 1.8 it can happen, but it's very rare. Alright, so 1, 2, 2. Okay, so I'm gonna tear down this entire wall here. What a waste of what a waste of smooth stone. Who thinks let's make them wait for 8 minutes to go from half heart to full? Exactly, that part is what got people the most angry, including me. The slow healing and also the fast. Is that right? Yes, okay. It's kind of hard to see the outline with the shaders. But yeah, the slow healing and also the fast depletion of the hunger meter is what got most people rallied up. How did the community feel about enchanting in the end back then? I'm trying to remember. Most people were on board with the end, believe it or not. They were like, oh, this is cool, it's very unique. It also explains where Endermen come from. Like, the people that were disappointed with the end were actually few and far between. From what I recall, at least. I was never all that active in the community, I was just doing my own thing, as usual. But from what I recall from, like, YouTubers and stuff, and people that watched YouTube, it was basically most people liked the end. But it was also because they were expecting for the ether to also be implemented at some point. Once they found out that that the end replaces the ether, a lot of people were bummed down, understandably. About enchanting, I'm not really sure. I think most people might have liked it. I know I personally was indifferent about it. I was like, okay, this is cool. Back then I didn't realize how broken enchanting actually was because it's like all luck based. I was just like, oh, this is cool. And I feel like most people are like that as well. I should there we go. Yeah, that's the end. My only problem is that the crazy mountains are in beta 1.8 and not in release 1.2 for 1.6. Yeah, good point. So 1.2 made the terrain even worse, eh? Rip is all I can say. Ripperoni. person who grew up with Pocket Edition, getting the end in version 1.0 was awesome. However, it was the Java 1.9 end, so we started with a more interesting version of it. Yeah, and even still, the end still needs an update, in my opinion. Other than Elytros and the end cities, there's no real reason to go to the end after you defeat the dragon. And the end should have like biomes and stuff. Hello Robotnik, welcome back to the stream. I'm gonna smelt all of this cobble back into stone. Prepare my bed to catch some Z's. Necessarily worse, but the beta 1.8c doesn't make cool mountains in 1.2 for 1.6. That is worse in my book, because I love my massive mountains. I mean the old school mountains, not the new ones that we got. Oh, this is a perfect match. Nice. Not the new ones that we got in 1.18. I actually don't like those. They're way too big and realistic for my liking. Yeah, like an entire dimension reserved for just the boss room felt very odd to me. I felt like the end deserved better, it deserved more, you know. I can just get rid of this. Alright, let's hear it. Most of your ideas are actually pretty unique and cool, Potato. So I'm all ears. Alright, let's see. Glass. I'm gonna need a lot more glass than this. Oh man. Oh well, let's do it anyway. Mine as well, Robotnik, mine as well. Too much programming. Not really my thing. And fungus trees, similar to the nether fungus. However, it wouldn't generate in a specific biome, but as an uncommon structure in the outer islands. They would have purple wood and grow on you and nylium. Interesting. Are they actually going to be beneficial for the player at all, or are they just going to be decorative? New Caves and Cliffs update is okay. Some of you guys love realism in a game where dirt floats and sand falls, so we'll make the mountains realistic, caves enormous, and OG's mad. I'm not too mad about it. Like, again, the new terrain is very pretty, like, it's very scenic. It's fantastic for, like, builds in creative, but for exploring in survival, I don't like it. The same goes for the caves as well. The caves are just way too massive. My ideal cave update would be to keep the caves as they were, just amplify them a little bit, make them a little bit larger, and add biome caves. That would be my ideal cave update, not what we ended up getting. Oh, I'm actually gonna have enough glass. Barely enough, but it will be enough. Nice. I might need like an extra stack, because I'm also planning to put some windows up at the front, but... this is pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Yep, just one more layer. And that should be enough. Awesome. That makes me happy. Makes me very happy. Okay. And now the stone. I went a little bit overkill with the stone, but oh well. Alright. So now... uh-oh. I see you guys over there. I'm gonna have to put torches up there. I forgot to get glowstone as well. Rip. Okay, let's go over there and put some torches. No, you're here at not really the beginning, but like almost the midway point, Strauts, so you're good. We're like 40 minutes into the stream, and I normally stream for 2 hours. We should also get rid of them damn temperature thing, because it really doesn't make the game fun, it just makes the game really predictable. I don't know what temperature thing you're referring to. Is it for the biomes? And the addition of this ant fungus would be designed to later be fully implemented as part of a larger update, but to start it be standalone feature. Okay. I mean, sounds neat enough. Like basically anything added to the end would be very beneficial. I feel like too many savannas. Weren't savannas added in 1.7? I think they were. Alright, let me see what I can do here. I think I'm gonna need more quartz, guys. Because I'm thinking of expanding this further out here. And then like... then having it... Oh, wrong thing. What's my quartz? Right, let's do some experimentation here. If I place quartz here... then what? Then I can just make them go... zoop. Upwards? Yes, okay. I might be onto something here. But the stairs... Damn it. Okay. And blocks. Okay, you know what? Back in the nether we go. This time for the last time. Because I'm gonna need more quartz. Thankfully I won't need that many quartz, so I probably won't spend that much time in the nether. I'll probably get like, I don't know, 6, 8 stacks. Something like that. That might be enough. Oh, right, I see. Link. See what you mean. Hello, Brandon. Welcome back to the stream. Haven't been here in a while. Desert is fine, but Savannah is way too empty. What I mean desert is fine. I would say it's the opposite. The desert is way too empty. I really hope that Mojang eventually add palm trees and oases to the desert biome. And maybe a new mob or two, like vultures and antlions would be amazing if they add those. Hot take Savannah biome just looks like... I actually kind of like the Savannah biomes. I've only seen pictures of them, but I kind of like them. But if they're very common, I would also get tired of them quickly. Savannah grass is the second ugliest in the game, behind the swamps. Yeah, the old swamp colors are awful. That much I can agree with. Oasis in desert would be awesome, but only if it is really rare and not really common like temples. I feel like temples are probably made more common because it took me like several streams to find one. And I've been to like several deserts, so... But I think every desert should have like one oasis. That's my opinion. Just to break up the monotony of it all. Alright, let me store this stuff. I don't need it. And also go and get my fortune pickaxe. And back in the nether we go. Hooray! Favorite pastime. Mining in the nether. Second favorite pastime. Grinding for skulls in the nether. Oh boy. Glass. Might as well store the gunpowder, why not? And these things. Temples have loot in them, so having a lot of them close to each other wouldn't be fun, it just would be really OP. Savannas today are like the oceans of 1.0, 1.6, they're too common, I see. If they weren't that common, then I will definitely be a fan of them. I think savannas are cool, but I wasn't aware that they're that common. I didn't remove myself from the internet. There's one way to reach out to me, actually two ways. The first way is by donating. Patreon, link in the description, shameless plug. The second way is through the Legacy Plus Discord. You can join that one. It's of course mostly about Legacy Plus, but you can reach me out there. Every 1-2 biome there is a chance for it to be a savanna, bruh. That is way too common, yeah, I agree. Like before, I installed the Regions Unexplored mod. 2 of every 4 words are generated straight in Savannah. Jeez. Yeah, that is bad. They should definitely make Savannah rarer. If they're not gonna revamp it, at least make it rarer. Because that's just insane. Shameless plug. Alright. Get 4 arrows as well. So yeah, the best way to reach me would be the Legacy Plus Discord, which won't last forever. It's mostly there currently because of the mods, because they're still being supported and all that. After that, I don't know if I'm gonna delete the server. Probably not, but I'm not gonna be using it all that much. I'll transfer the project to someone else. I was thinking of transferring it to Stroutz, because he has been not only helpful, but I trust him the most with the project. Once I retire from modding, that is. And you can do whatever you want with it, buddy. You can keep updating it, you can abandon it. Alright. You were also the first team member, Stroutz. So it also makes sense for you to inherit everything. But we're talking like at least a year and a half in the future, probably more. Because I feel like InfDev Plus is gonna take a long time. A lot longer than InDev Plus and Classic Plus did. I would say Oases should be a terrain generation feature, yeah, not a biome. Because they're gonna be a part of a biome. That is still glitched out. Oh wait, I forgot my pickaxe. I can always learn potato. Java isn't too hard. You can get the hang of it in like a month if you really try hard. 100,000 followers streamer obsessed with Charles Saga is not. Oh boy. Also, welcome back, IDX. IDX, you're just in time to witness a very exciting pastime. I'm taking my fortune pickaxe. You can probably guess what it is. Your favorite pastime, IDX. Try to guess what it is. There you go. Quartz. I ran out again, and I need more again. This build is taking ages. I just want to be over. I just want to be done with it already. Really try hard. You can learn anything in a week. Yeah, pretty much. You made your own programming language? That is impressive. I'm too dumb to even learn programming languages, let alone make my own. I presume it's a fork of something, probably a fork of C#. Alright, take this, Let's take that. And let's go. Which direction should I head to? I'm thinking of heading this way, heading north again. It's been a while since we've headed north, so let's go there. Link, that idea sounds a lot like a mod that's currently in development by Nathan. It's called Infhell. I don't know if you've seen it or not. He posted some showcases in Modification Station, but yeah, it's called Infhell. It's not out, but it's very nearly complete. And it basically has like massive cities, and some of them I think are abandoned. So you should check that one out once it's out. I think you might enjoy that. Okay, I cannot follow the chat right now. I'm running from guests. I'm sorry. Oh god. You blew up my bridge, you bastard. Oh my god. Why are there so many guests here all of a sudden? Jeez. Getting bombarded here. Got him. Okay. Water source blocks. What are you talking about? One? Are you talking about in-depth plus water source blocks or what? Streamers mod watched my 1 hour 30 minutes long video making fun of them and their obsession with the streamer. They even made a comment calling me a kid. I mean, you are technically a kid, IDAC. To some people you are. Even to me, you're still a kid. Even if you're 18, you're still a kid to me. Okay? Hello Soybean, welcome back to the stream. So checking that out, I love post-apocalyptic type biomes. Yeah, Nathan sent me like a test version of the mod, and I flew around a bit in creative. It's pretty cool. It also has some like dungeons, some fairly basic dungeons, but it does have dungeons, so it's pretty cool. I recommend checking that mod out once it's out. My latest art post on Twitter got 500 likes out of nowhere, and I thought I was botted. No, the ones you use in the Nether. Oh, okay. I got them from InfDev actually. These are from a InfDev developer build which spawned you with like 99 of them. So what I did was I just kept killing myself over and over and over again until I filled up a double chest worth of the stuff. That's how I got these. Yeah, that is quite pathetic. I agree, IDAC. You don't have to pay taxes if you're still going to school, Robotnik. In fact, you don't have to pay taxes at all, at least in some countries, if you don't work. What do you think about the cherry biome in trees? I don't really care about it. Like, at all. It's cool, I guess. I really don't care. I would much rather see some improvements to existing biomes rather than a new biome that adds like just one new tree and that's it. You're gonna dupe those once you run out? Yes, absolutely I will. Again, I'm only gonna be duping stuff that I cannot obtain legitimately. But I might not dupe these, to be honest, because I only really use these for the Nether. Otherwise I have buckets. And I know that this won't last. Like, being able to place water in the Nether will not last very long, so that is why I might not dupe them. Because I won't really have a use for them once I can no longer use them in the Nether. I nearly shot that guy. That would have been a tragedy. It is mandatory here as well, but my dad pays it for me if I'm not working. But I'm also a student, so it gets paid by the state. Yeah, I think we're only missing like green wood. I would make the swamp wood green, like with a slightly greenish tinge, you know. That would be pretty cool. I know that's what I'm gonna do for InfDev Plus. InfDev Plus is gonna have swamps and swamp trees and mangrove trees, and they're gonna be green. I like archaeology. Before I was at it, I didn't like it, but I do now. I think it's cool. Archaeology is neat. Finally, it gives like it's a new system that Mojang can expand on in the future. So even if it's a bit lackluster right now, they can always improve it in the future. They probably won't, but there's always a possibility. You're giving me some ideas, Potato. The palm trees in InfDev Plus are gonna be yellow, and the palm trees are gonna be yellow. The swamp trees are gonna be green, and then I'm also gonna have, of course, birch, cherry blossom, spruce, and of course oak. Not sure what other trees I want. We'll see. Hello, H Rally. Welcome back to the welcome to the stream. I think you're new here. Enjoy your stay. You can be on your parents' health insurance until the age of 26 here in the US. Here in the Czech Republic, it's kind of weird. They don't really care where they get their money from as long as they get it. So you can have someone else pay it for you basically for life. You know, Potato, normally I was not planning to quote-unquote hire designers, like other designers in my team for Legacy Plus, but I'm considering hiring quote-unquote you. You can always contribute with ideas. That's why I recommend you join the Legacy Plus Discord server. Because you can post suggestions there, and I can, if I deem them worthwhile adding and fitting with the mods that I'm making, I can actually implement your ideas in my mods, so you can try them out for yourself. Or better yet, you can just join the team straight up and we can work together. But keep in mind, I'm still gonna be the head, so like the project lead. Not spending it out. Make TNT less expensive to craft in InDev Plus. The recipe is too expensive, making the TNT barely useful. The recipe is literally the same as it always has been, one. More like I should buff the TNT, because I know that it's kind of useless in stone, so I should buff its blast radius. I think that's what I'm gonna do instead. I can literally add any tree that it will fit the game. Am I helping you with your further ideas? And I don't even care about getting credited. You are definitely gonna get credited. Even if you're not a part of the team, you're gonna get credited if I implement an idea that you have. I always credit people. Yeah, white gray. I'm also gonna have white gray in InfDev Plus, but I don't know what tree is gonna be white gray yet. Actually, I should write down these ideas. Hold on, give me 1 minute. Ideas, tree. Oak, which goes can go. Green, cherry blossom, and white gray. There we go. Okay, I've written it down in my list of ideas. There we go. It's there to stay. I never even noticed that, like I never really used TNT all that much. So that is a good point, one. I'm gonna do that for 1.1. I'm gonna buff TNT. I don't want to change the recipe, but I am gonna buff it. Purple trees in addition to the end. Dyed planks. Oh yeah, 2 more tree types that I forgot. Hold on. Subject to change. White gray. not firewood. Crimson wood. The skyline is white gray and slip red. There we go. So I have a list of tree types now. It's oak, birch, spruce, jungle, palm, which is going to be yellow, mangrove, which is going to be green, cherry blossom, skyroot. Again, it's a temporary name. It's literally the same as the ether mod, but I'm gonna change the name once I add it. But it's gonna that one's gonna be the white slash gray wood, and I'm also gonna have crimson wood, which is gonna spawn in the slip, and that one's gonna be red, of course. I might also add like a cyan tree type as well in the slip. So those are the tree type ideas that I currently have for InfDev Plus. I disagree, Soybean. I don't really like dyed planks. I think it's way better to have it be natural colors, and like more tree variation, more world variation gives an incentive to explore. Even the cherry blossom trees, I know I said I don't care too much about them, but there's still like a incentive to explore at the end of the day, so it's always welcome. Maybe it's because I'm used to dye planks. I would junk with these ideas. Alright. Mining with TNT can be really fun, but it's too hard to get. Yeah, I'm just gonna buff it one. That's what I'm gonna do. It should be easy enough to buff it to increase its blast radius. In fact, I'm gonna do that after this stream ends, because otherwise I might forget. Because TNT is something that I don't even use. I honestly forgot that it even existed. My 1.21 idea adds a new sniffer plant, the ancient tree, which has blue wood. Alright. Yeah, the cherry trees are a good side quest. The biome could look more finished, but they still have a few months until the update is out. Yeah, they should tweak it a little bit. Currently, it's just a regular terrain with cherry blossoms. Like, it's not all that exciting. The trees are definitely cool, but that's why I'm not all that hyped about them, because the biome is kind of lame. Not gonna lie. I think it might release in June. Depending on what else they're planning to add, it might release as late as June or July. Butterflies would be neat, but you remember what happened to fireflies, don't you? They're not gonna add butterflies. Let's be real here. Butterflies are way too much. I agree, Idiac. They should add more mystical stuff. Alright, see ya, Soybean. Thanks for dropping by. I can do this now. Also, should add more biome-specific mobs like foxes, goats, and husks. Yeah, that's something else that they can do. InDev Plus has world-type specific mobs, which is pretty cool. And I'm definitely gonna have biome-specific mobs as well in InDev Plus. There's no more new features, really. It's kind of disappointing. I was hoping for something extra. Yeah, I also think they're lying. It seems like such a dumb reason to remove them. I'm also gonna be adding fireflies in Dev Plus. I don't know which version yet, whenever I feel like it. I already know kind of sort of how to do it. I think I would rather make them particle effects though. That would be a little bit harder than making them mobs, but it would be easier on the processing. they would only spawn in... Here we go, new chunks. They're only gonna spawn in summer nights. Yeah, exactly, potato. Notice how every like major update feels that way. Even 1.0 felt that way. 1.0 was just beta 1.9 pre-release 6, but with some fixes. Although that one is more fair game. 1.10 was just straight up, why does it even exist? And 1.20 is also kind of disappointing. Not necessarily disappointing, but just... It's a major update. It's like 1.20, the start of the 20s. And all it adds is like the camos and bamboo and cherry blossoms. Wow, exciting. And like mostly customization stuff, which isn't necessarily like a bad thing. Oh, I guess I keep forgetting that they're adding archaeology. So that's something at least. But if only they added, like, if only they improved one of the biomes, like the deserts, it would be a very good update in my opinion. Right now it's just an okay update, like decent. Technically all of these features are 1.19.1. Well, not bamboo, but the bamboo wood or whatever it's called. You know what I mean. The stuff that you use to make crafts or whatever. I think, I'm pretty sure that one is a 1.20 feature. Yeah, it really is Robotnik, I agree. Also, Sia, thanks for dropping by. I missed the spot here. I'm getting hungry. Great. I haven't had dinner, but I wasn't really hungry before I started the stream. Now I'm hungry. Alright, is this important? Nope. Alright, purple wood could come from the end, haha. That would be cool, yeah, purple wood. I think I'm gonna play 1.92.4 releases. It's an ugly number and doesn't add anything I like. It'll be the first time I don't play latest version of a release. Interesting. I'm gonna be playing all releases, no exceptions. Again, I even do the snapshots separately, but most of them are just, you know, bug fixes and whatnot, so I just like basically go for the changelog. I'm like, cool. I launch it for like 5 seconds and that's it. The irrelevant update. We also need blackwood. Where would blackwood come from? Yeah, I watched that video from the Mr. Epic about the sinkholes. Those were so freaking cool. they really should bring them back, like just optimize them a little bit and bring them back as an actual terrain feature. If they don't do that, I'm gonna be very disappointed. Those are like monoliths 2.0, but even better than monoliths. I really hope they bring them back. Ebony trees and savannas could give black wood. Interesting. So I should add that to my list. Thanks, Method, for the idea. Alright. Indeed it is, Jonas, indeed it is. It makes sense, because most of the wood is made out of stone. It's the most basic resource. Uh-oh. I nearly died because of you. Stupid gas, get out of here. Nobody likes you. Not even your parents. Okay, that might have been taking it too far. Now let's go back, because that is the old chunks. These are we want to be here in the new chunks. The based chunks. We have these thick trees from the Madagascar movie. Baobab, yeah, baobab trees. I'm pretty sure they're gonna add them eventually. They're fairly popular. Incorrect, Idiac. Stone is the first block. Cobblestone and grass back then in cave game, those are actually the same ID. They just have a different texture applied to them based on their coordinates. That's how that works. So that is why they all convert to stone. Once you upgrade a pre-classic world into later pre-classic, once you update a cave game world to pre-classic, it all becomes stone because it's all the same ID, which is ID 0. Why is it cringe? What makes it cringe? Well, what is this? Win. Oh, hello, slimes. How you doing? Get out of here. I don't know, I'm not that familiar with baobab trees. I think like a darker shade of gray, probably. I'm getting some magma cream here. I'm definitely gonna keep this. I don't need that much quartz this time around. First ever Minecraft version? Hard to say. Obviously the first ever released version, like publicly released, is 11A. The first ever compiled version is 1A. The first ever like made, probably Ruby Dunk. I don't know. And I don't really care that much anymore. It's a lot of XP, damn. Also, did you guys read the news? Susan Wojcicki, I don't know how to pronounce her name. She's stepping down as YouTube CEO. But I don't think that is a reason to celebrate. Since I think we're gonna be missing her. Because the new CEO is apparently the guy who made NFTs a thing. So I'm really not looking forward to his reign over the platform. In before method NFTs, in before I make all my videos NFTs. This stream is an NFT. You can buy it now for $50,000. Susan Jr. Yes, exactly. I think she I'm 100% positive she's from Polish descent. Either that or she married a Polish guy. Yeah, they're forgetting that things can get a lot worse, and I think they will. Because even though Susan did a lot of bad for YouTube, she also did some good, believe it or not. Like the YouTube streaming is actually a very solid competitor to Twitch. YouTube Shorts are a thing. Love them or hate them, they're actually quite helpful to some creators. And it's the only like way to compete with TikTok, pretty much. The only competitor to TikTok. I'm not saying that those are necessarily her idea, but she might have had a say in the matter. So she wasn't like all that bad. Obviously, she did a lot of bad things for the platform, but she did some good as well. Who knows what the new guy's gonna do? I expect him to do some crypto nonsense. And that would be awful. Yeah, I missed the red subscribe buttons as well. Why are you happy, James? Also, welcome back. It's ironic how YouTube streaming is a lot less ban-prone than Twitch streaming. Yeah. The only thing that's bad about YouTube streaming, really, is the chat. Like the moderation of the chat, pretty much. The auto moderation is pretty bad. Everything else is pretty poggers, if I do say so myself. The worst person that streamed on YouTube ever. Yeah, YouTube, there needs to be a balance. YouTube are like the exact opposite of Twitch in that regard. They need to step up their game. Like that guy, that one guy, what's his face again? Quantum TV is still on the platform, even though he has more than enough reasons to be taken off. No, he's still on the platform. So that's just one example. I've never heard of Joshua trees, so... Alright, congrats, James. Mojang should really implement my idea. Yeah, that's what he did with when people were defending Elden Ring. He was telling them that they don't have a life, they don't have a family, and literally to go do the thing to game end themselves. And he's still on the platform. Even though it's also proven that he's ban evading as well. EDP is also trying to come back. It's crazy. Aren't you 12? There you go. Yeah, ADP is trying to come back on platform. He made a channel. I don't know what happened to it. I hope it got banned, but he made a channel recently, and I don't know what happened to it. Yeah, 1 year to go. Thought so. I don't know the other guy, low tier god or whatever. Never heard of him. You're close to your teen years. Make the best of it, James. It's gonna go away as quickly as it came. Still don't know who that is, Ariak. I've been a little bit out of touch with YouTube stuff as of late. I am in teen years. In a few months, I doubt that. Didn't you recently turn 12? When you got exposed, you were 1 year younger. So, and that was like only, what, like 3 months ago? So this year you're turning 13. Probably near the end of the year though, I would presume. Obviously don't dox yourself. Yeah, you still have a long ways to go. But it's gonna come quickly. Like, time flies so fast that you're gonna be a teenager and then an adult before you know it. I mean, you're already using it. No one is making attempts to stop you apparently, but yeah, you'll be able to legally use it. What's funny is that by that point I'm probably gonna have left Discord. So yeah. I turned 13 11 years ago. So I'm the bigger boomer here. Alright, get my cooked pork in hand. Gonna have to start crafting some of this into blocks soon. Is he as bad as Maximilian Muss? Yes. Very likely so. God damn it. He's terrible as an individual. Again, is he as bad as Maximilian Muss? Because that guy's probably the worst on the platform. Thankfully he got banned. Imagine being a 40-year-old man and raging at freaking video games, jeez. Especially fighting video games. I'm too lazy to go down there and get that. Bruh. Why I never understood like how people can be that immature. People in their 30s simping for freaking streamers. People in their 40s raging at video games. Oh, gotta be careful not to fall down there. Alright, what do we got? Here we go, we have some over here. Oh, we have another guest here, awesome. I probably won't be doing YouTube by the time I turn 40. Just saying. Unless I actually become, you know, big enough to sustain myself, I'm not gonna be doing YouTube by that time. At the very least, I might lose interest. It might exist with the proper moderation, like with good enough, not moderation, but administration. I don't know what the word is, but it might if it has good leadership. But let's be honest, that won't happen. Am I in old chunks again? I am. Great. I don't know. That's your problem, James. I guess try to reach out to one of the moderators, like Ziga or Minddiver, I don't know. Try to reach out to the staff. Zero. Those guys. The internet probably never. YouTube might die eventually, but even though it is hard to dethrone it, no matter how poorly it does, no matter how many stupid decisions they make, it's hard to dethrone them. But the internet, I would say it's gonna exist for a long, long time. I only have half an hour left and still down here mining away. Gonna need a lot of quartz. I wonder how outdated Gen Zs will be in comparison to future generations in 30 years. I hope something alternative to YouTube rises. I hope as well, Link. But again, it's gonna be difficult because you would have to also expect all of these people that already have like millions of subs to just transfer to a new platform and start anew. A lot of people literally do this as their jobs. That's why I don't see that happening. Unless YouTube is also on board with it, pretty much. So you can like transfer your views and subscribers and all that stuff to the new platform. I wouldn't see most people like transferring over to that new platform. YouTube first has to die for that to happen. That is sad, Link, if they don't know how to use freaking paint. No child of mine won't know how to make mods. I'll teach him the dark arts. My pickaxe is enchanted, and the enchanted effect is kind of broken because of the shaders, Stouts. Yeah, that would definitely help, but only time can tell, we'll see. I'll have to repair this pick again with the XP that I'm getting from here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to finish this this build on Monday, guys. I was hoping to finish it today, but plans have changed. I'm gonna need a lot of quartz still for this. Be careful here. I think that in future bigger companies will buy smaller ones just to make it a trillionaire company like Microsoft. Yeah, pretty much. And it's also harder and harder for new companies to develop and grow, you know, because of all these like tech giants and whatnot. That is also kind of miserable. Yeah. Oh, what is this? New members. New members. Okay, cool. Oh. Let's get these. And these. What do we got? We have some more over there. Yeah, I'm gonna end this one off in the nether, most likely. One thing's for certain, I definitely won't be able to finish the build today. But this should definitely be enough quartz, definitely. If I fill up my inventory, that's definitely gonna be enough. Faithful still updated? I think so? I know Faithful Venom is. And there's also like the original Faithful creators, there was some drama around that, but the original Faithful creators made a new texture pack. I forgot what the name is. But you can look into that. Again, I recommend you watch Ant Venom's video on Faithful. It goes into detail and also about it explains covers the new one. I'm pretty sure it goes under a different name. You can always look into Faithful Venom. I think that one is the best because it's actually based off the original programmer art textures, and it also has some of the old sound effects and whatnot. That one is the best. Oh boy, Link. Oh boy, there's a lot to digest with that guy. I recommend you watch Charlie's video on the guy. But he's terrible. He like raided a whole bunch of streams. He made a autistic person consume their own feces on stream, and a bunch of other deplorable stuff. And there were also like there was on his Discord server there was alleged CP as well, because of the memes he claims. He doesn't even deny it. He just says, yeah, because it's memes, guys. It's memes. Yeah, right. Yeah, I think he has several videos on the guy. So just check them out for details. If you can stomach it, even. Well, I don't want my inventory filling up with freaking gravel. Let's go over that way. I saw some more over there. Okay. Think I can go over there. Kind of. Let's get this first. I can just bridge my way across. Yes, yes, yes. I get this. Can I get down there? Indeed I can. A little bit of pain, I can. No pain, no gain, as they say. If you ain't dying, it ain't working. Alright. A lot of quartz down here. Very good, very good. Very poggers. Just gonna be careful here because I'm getting close to the lava. Okay, cool. Kind of a cool lava fall, actually. Look at that. Can go behind it. Yeah, pretty neat. Can go behind this one as well. This way I might actually even get enough XP to repair the pickaxe twice. Kind of doubtful, but we'll see. We'll find out on Monday though, because Monday I'm gonna have to go back and finish the build. And then on Tuesday I'm actually gonna be exploring the new content that 1.6 adds. Jeez. I was really hoping to finish this today, but plans changed. Hello Cockage, welcome back. If you're wondering why we're down here mining again, I have a final design in mind, but it's gonna require a lot of quartz. So unfortunately on Monday, instead of finding a horse and exploring the new features, we're gonna have to be finishing this build, this never-ending build. Wow, that was perfect. Well, just remember that during the R plays times XQC tried to raid the Turkish flag and a Turkish streamer straight up rally people to defend the pixels and ended up winning. I never knew XQC had controversy behind him. I only ever knew him as the clapping guy. You know, from that clapping video. The wow! And then aggressively clapping. It's the only thing I know about XQC. That he's the guy from that meme. He raided the Turkish streamers, didn't he? Isn't that bad? Ah, I just watched the trailer, I see. Yeah, it was a little bit rushed, but I think it came out well. Alright, also some glowstone here, might as well grab that. Yes, I teased it. Near the end. Imagine Charlie getting cancelled. Like, legitimately getting cancelled and covering some sick or at the very least questionable stuff with him. Feels like the man cannot be cancelled, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. Again, harken back to that one guy on Reddit, a programmer dude, who apparently kept his own son locked in the basement and made CP out of him. Forgot his name. Carl H. Yeah, I think that's the name. Carl H. The programmer dude from Reddit. He was very loved and respected. Nobody expected him to have such dark secrets. So ever since then, I don't really trust anyone. Not even myself. Well, James, keep in mind I have like 2 years of experience pretty much with modding. Whereas you're just starting out, so... Thank you, thank you. Alright, let's craft this stuff into blocks. So I can pick up the rest of this glowstone, and then I'll craft that into blocks. .6 is gonna be primarily me trying to find a horse. Because I think we're gonna have to set out and explore the vast world of Minecraft to find a horse. I don't think a horse can spawn in my area. I think I'm gonna have to make new chunks for it to spawn. Horse grinding. They should spawn in existing chunks. Well, that's gonna make it a whole lot easier. I don't know in that case. After I get a horse and I breed them a bit, I want to get a horse and a mule at the very least. I don't know what I'm gonna do after that. I think I'm gonna still probably go out and explore to find some name tags, because I don't think I can craft those. I'm gonna have to find them in dungeon loot. So I guess that's one thing we can do. In my canon, the Nether is... It's literally in the name. In my canon, the Nether is below the overworld. It also has bedrock at the top, so it makes sense. And the end is somewhere in space. Or like the void, more likely. Wrong for the horse armor. I'm gonna be using that one snapshot where you can actually craft the horse armor, and I'll make it myself. I wanna rely on finding it. I'm gonna make a bunch of horse armor. Yeah, that is very likely, Hydiak. I wouldn't be surprised. But there's just so much to get from here. Like the wither skeleton skulls and the quartz. It's just unavoidable, unfortunately. Let me make a makeshift bridge here, a little bit scuffed, but oh well. Grab this. Then I'll head up over there, get those quartz, and that'll be it for today. I'm gonna end it off here, and Monday we're gonna finish the build at long last. And Tuesday we're gonna get a horse or two. Can also go up there. I'm gonna go up there first. I should also come up with a thumbnail for 1.6. I might screenshot my farm actually. Oh yeah, I also want to build stables in 1.6. I'm gonna add that to the list of things to do once I'm back home. In fact, I cannot do it now because I left my book somewhere and I don't remember where. Oh, I feel a sneeze coming. No, it ain't coming. God, that is annoying. I missed this spot over here. And that. How did I miss this? This is so obvious. Right, is that the same fortress near my base? Might be. The one where I grinded all of those Wither Skelly skulls. At least I have a looting sword now, so once we need to do that again, it's gonna be a lot less painful, which is good. Alright, I think up here we have some more quartz. Yes, okay, excellent. Excelente! Yeah, this is the area, yeah. This is the area that I wanted to get to from up there. No, actually, there's quartz up there. I don't know, I'm completely lost. I can find my way back easily though, thanks to coordinates. The magic of the F3 screen, which apparently doesn't exist in Bedrock. I have no idea how you're supposed to navigate anything in that version, but... In my opinion, they should make it, at the very least for Bedrock, but also for Java, make coordinates appear when you're using the compass, when you're holding the compass. Kind of like how BTA does it. That's pretty cool. Really fell in the lava there. 1.7.11. I guess that's a Bedrock exclusive, because Java only goes up to 1.7.10. At least all this mining in the Nether has made me actually quite good against ghasts. I can handle them very easily now. I remember back in Alpha, I would get my ass handed to me by the ghasts every time. I guess also the new ball mechanic helps. As fun as the old ball mechanics are, you know, the spam clicking, I much prefer this one, to be honest. That is one thing about beta 1.8 that I like. The new ball. I don't know. Probably it's cool. Oh, fake update, okay. Rare beta 1.8 win. Yeah, I somehow find it easier to aim as well with this quote-unquote new system. I find it way easier to aim. It's a lot more manageable. Because before it would just immediately fire, so it was harder to get your shot right. Because also when you pull it back, it also... thought it affected my movement, my mouse movement speed, but it doesn't. I don't know, at least personally for me, I find it easier to aim with like this, rather than aim, and then shoot immediately. Changes your FOV. Ah, yeah, that's the thing. And even still, I probably won't be doing this for InfDev Plus, even though it would make sense and would be an improvement. It kind of detracts from the old school feel, because the old machine gun bows, as worse as they might be from this, they're still, you know, they scream beta and alpha Minecraft. I remember I actually hated this change back when I was Back when the version first came out, I used to hate this. But now, actually I prefer it. Alright, time to craft. Quartz. Quartz. And 16 more. Have 9 minutes left. Hello Robotnik, welcome back. Okay. Still getting quartz here. Actually, I think you left while I was still in the overworld building, but turns out I need a lot more quartz, so that's why we're back here again in the nether, mining away. I've been doing this basically every single stream for the past like week. It's quite tiresome, but this is definitely gonna be the last time I have to do this. Interesting. Alright, where to now? Up here apparently, this is a big vein. I don't. Never heard of that guy. Again, I don't really keep up much with Minecraft YouTube. There's only a small handful of channels that I actually follow. Ah, clickbait, great. Is it one of those YouTube channels that's like, I played every version of Minecraft, or I played the oldest version of Minecraft, and it's like 1.0 or something? Self-ping, woo. Alright, see ya, Link. Thanks for dropping by. Just garbage shorts, bruh. Played in depth and 0.27, I see. If I touch grass, the video ends. Oh, brother, no. Yeah, those are very lame and low effort. Alright, we have 6 minutes left. No more quartz up here. Oh, we do have a little bit. Yeah, TikTok is like brain cell killer. I don't get it either, Robotnik, trust me. Guess I'm too old for it. Then again, a lot of youngsters also not fond of it. So I guess it's just preference. There can be some good TikTok though, because there was that one channel that made like genuinely creepy horror videos, like about a guy working in a cemetery and like weird happenings with like silhouettes and ghosts and stuff. That was pretty neat, and that was on TikTok. So not all of TikTok is bad, but yeah, the majority is. Yeah, literally. Yeah, exactly. There's also like some genuine issues with predators and whatnot on TikTok, from what I've seen. Again, Nick Crowley made a bunch of videos on those, the creeps of TikTok. YouTube isn't as bad, to be honest. But yeah, YouTube also has that problem to some degree. The trending page especially is really bad on YouTube, but the personalized pages is pretty good. Normally I get recommended videos that I'm genuinely interested in. YouTube Shorts, yeah, because it's the same format as TikTok. So of course they would be bad. People would just make the same stuff with YouTube Shorts that they do on TikTok. It's basically the same picture. You know that meme? They're the same picture. Yeah, that's basically YouTube Shorts and TikTok. Yeah, I don't get it either. Okay, there we go. Alright, where's your next video game? Down there, I guess. Can I get down there safely though? Oh, that's a steep drop. There we go. I read about some conspiracy theories that TikTok, because it's Chinese, it's made by the Chinese government to like brainwash the West, make them dumber, like dumber and dumber, and they're promoting like negativity and whatnot. Whereas the actual Chinese TikTok is the exact opposite. It's like very, I wouldn't say intelligent, but like very wholesome and promoting positivity and happy messages and whatnot. I don't know how true that is, but yeah, take it with a grain of salt. Yeah, apparently TikTok in the East, especially in China, is different than TikTok in the West. Fucking Ghast, get out of here! Nobody likes you, Ghast. Not even your own mother. Come on, get out of here! There you go. Oh man! Wait, was there lava there all this time? That's weird. Math stuff? I've seen it, okay. It's wholesome because it's monitored, I guess. Like the government controls it pretty much. Idea? What? What are you talking about? Oh, 60. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, it is. There's a Chinese guy in the Legacy Plus Discord server. He shared some things, some thoughts and strong opinions. Quite interesting. I'm low-key worried about him because he's kind of risking it by being here and especially talking stuff against his own government. I really hope they don't catch on to it. What do we got? We have some stuff over there. Some glowstone. Some quartz here. It's time to be ending it, but I'm probably gonna go like 5 or 10 minutes over time. I wanna see if I can perhaps fill up my inventory before I end it off. I don't feel like getting that. I don't feel like getting the glowstone either. Oh, I might get that batch, but definitely not that one. Alright, let's grab you. Alright, that wasn't a whole lot, but it's fine. Let's craft this. I need to get down there somehow. If there's no easy way down, I'm probably just going to cut it off here. Look at all that quartz down there. I definitely need to get down there. Let's build over this. Okay, good. This is very nerve-wracking. Oh, the things I do for quartz. Alright. Here we are. How are we doing? Man, we have a lot of space left. Yeah, I might just get the quartz around this area, and then even if I'm not full, I'll end it off, and it should definitely be enough. So tomorrow we're gonna head back, finally finish that accursed build, and watch as it's not even big enough to house all of the mobs. I wouldn't even be surprised. At least it's gonna look pretty, I hope. Right, there was a lot of stuff. Okay, it's down here. There we go. Not tomorrow, on Monday, I mean. Sorry, I'm tired. It's been a long week. Not really a long week. It was actually a very short week. It's already over. But it was tiring nonetheless. Alright, get out of here, guys. Only ideas. Looks pretty with shaders, but what about without it? Good point. Like, shaders make everything look pretty, to be honest. Maybe that's why I like shaders, because they make my god-awful builds actually look decent. That might be why I like shaders. Yeah, I'm not a very good builder at all. I apologize for that. I try my best, but most of my builds come up looking Either bad or just samey. Not that exciting at all. Very amateurish, I would say. That's how my builds feel, amateurish. Like for example, I think you, IDAC, you build way better things than I do. Your builds look better. Very likely, yes. Again, shaders make anything look good. Even a dirt hut looks good with shaders. Yeah. I don't know, Cookies, I haven't seen your builds. So I cannot really justify that. I think my main problem is that I don't really know. I kind of get overwhelmed when I have so many options about with building materials. So far it's still manageable, but the further I go, the worse my builds will become because I'll just get overwhelmed. There's gonna be like so many options for builds, for like so many building materials. I'm gonna be like, oh god, what do I use? And I end up just giving up. I agree, IDAC, I agree. They definitely should. Shaders are awesome. I'm a big fan. That's why I keep using them. They really add a lot to the game. My mansion is very basic. It's basically just a square. But yeah, the mob tempo is pretty alright. I don't know if I'm getting better or not with building. I'm planning on doing the next world tour when I hit 1.10. Or at the end of 1.9 rather. I'm gonna do the next world tour. And I'm gonna be interested in seeing my old builds versus my new ones and to see if I've improved at all or not. Because I don't even plan out most of my builds, I just sort of go with the flow. I just wing it. Okay, I don't think I can fill up my inventory by the time I end this off. Pretty much cleared out this area. I'm gonna end it in like a minute or two here. It's quite a big vein, and I only had one block exposed. They're charming. Well, thank you. Glad you liked them. Trying to plan my builds better on Creative Worlds. I had an idea of like building stuff in Creative and then building that in Survival. So like designing it in Creative, using Creative as like the blueprint, and then actually making it in Survival. But I'm too lazy for that. So what I end up doing is I just end up planning it as I go along. Which is evident in today's episode because I was not expecting to be using quartz. I was like, okay, I'm gonna add like a tower in the middle and make it out of gold, but then I realized that would look kind of weird, and a lot of my builds already use that sort of style, so I ended up going for something else, and as a result I need more quartz, and so here we are. Yeah, we'll see. Again, I'm not one for mega builds in general, because gathering the resources required for a mega build is not up my alley, but we'll see. Right, my inventory is almost full actually. I think I wanna fill it up before I end it off. Slatko kisela omačka. Wait, sauce is also a machka in your language? I thought that was only in Czech. That's interesting. Alright, craft this. What? Oh, mushrooms. Get out of here, mushrooms. I don't want you. Right off the packet. Yeah, just think of building them once elytras get added. It's not worth it. I don't think it's worth it even when elytras do get added, but we'll see. Like, I don't like building, like doing mega builds even in creative, to be honest. I once tried to make a mega build in creative in classic 0.30 and I gave up like halfway. Crap. I guess I won't be getting that. Oh, it's just sauce. How come? Oh, 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 oh! My heart actually skipped a beat there. Oh boy. How come it says Omachka then? Is it like a Czech packet or what? Lava jump scare, yeah. Yeah, lava jump scare. Indeed. Indeedly do. The limitation isn't what made it boring for me, Ariak. It was just the fact that I had to build so much. I was like, oh brother, I don't like this. I like building small things and quickly. Yeah, Omachka is in Czech, and I think it's like that only in our language. I think even in Slovak it's something like sauce. But in Czech it's Omachka. I don't even know where it originates from. If Davos was here, he might say, but he never is, because he's not into streams. Understandable, most people aren't. Even I am not. I see, how come? Oh, that was dumb. Okay, craft this. There's like another vein around here that I saw. Let me grab that and then it's gonna be over. It wasn't this one, but might as well get this as well. Build a massive ring around the entire Polyworld. You mean around the classic and in-depth area? Because around the entire Polyworld, that's a big no. Quartz and obsidian? Hell no, not from quartz. I can no, not obsidian either, because I don't have that much obsidian. I don't really want to do any mega builds, to be honest. Even if you donate to me, I omit mega builds from the criteria. Not to explain you, machash the fry in the sauce. Ah, I kind of get it. Yeah, I do want to build a skyscraper as well. I should add those. So I need to build a stable and a skyscraper in 1.6. All right. Well, oh, here we go. We have some more down here. Level 65, very nice. Alright, I want to get one more stack of quartz over here. Let's get the stuff on the ceiling. I have a squid farm, remember that, Aniak. I actually have a accidental squid farm So I can always use that. I don't know if Czech has a word for that either, to be honest. Cockage. Alright, I guess that's gonna be it for today. Really unfortunate I couldn't finish this, but oh well. Monday, that's the task for Monday. You're ruining my intro, Ghast. Okay, let's let's go inside the cave or something where that bugger can't see me. Squid before 1.13 spawned in any area with a lot of water, so it shouldn't be hard. Again, I have an accidental squid farm, so I'm not too worried about that. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you all for watching, and have a good one. Bye bye.